Okay, so typically I like to get started a lot earlier in the day, but unfortunately I did not hear my alarm, so I didn't get up until 6. I ran downstairs with no contacts on to start some coffee, which later turned out to be a big mistake. I turned on my laptop and quickly gathered all my items to be shipped that day that I sold within the last 24 hours. I quickly got a blog post up that I probably should have posted yesterday, but it's okay, got it done nevertheless, and made sure that I had all my stuff ready to go for eBay for the day. And then, of course, at this time, I already have 3 kids wide awake, so surprise, but no worries, I will still work around it, even though I didn't get much alone time. Got my coffee and then sat down with this cutie.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Is that your puppy?
Yeah, that's a puppy.
That's your puppy?
Yeah.
Settled down and am determined to read my 15 chapters for my current Bible reading plan, even though I know it will be challenging with all the kids awake, but I still try to plow through it. And then I realized my coffee was way too strong. That's what happens when you don't put contacts on, and so instead I switch over to a seltzer water so that I don't have a heart attack, and it's 0 points on Weight Watchers, so win-win. Now my son is making toast for all the little kids, so that buys me a little bit more time to do my Bible reading because they're busy eating toast. And so the kids are just playing, or I then have a puppy emergency to deal with, a change of batteries. So I interrupt, I stop what I'm doing to change the batteries and make a happy girl, because she really does love this doggy. That was her birthday present, this puppy alive, so crisis averted.
Mommy.
What's wrong?
So then I take a shower and put my makeup on and look halfway decent. Then I go into the kids' bathroom and realize it is a fright. So I clean that up real quick. And then as I start my laundry, I look over and see this adorable scene. Josh is such a nice big brother to Sophie. They are so cute together. I like seeing the dynamic between them. And then I start my 1 of 3 typical loads for that day. And again, just pause to soak in this cuteness before I go back downstairs and make breakfast for the kids. I've got this 000 yogurt, some nuts and raisins, a little bit of honey, and I did make myself a cup of coffee for real because I need it by this time. Kids clean up from the breakfast mess, and then we settle down for family Bible time, where we go through the 1-year Bible. We read it, sing hymns, pray together. Right now they're practicing away in the manger for church.
Little Lord Jesus, no crying he makes. I love thee, Lord Jesus, look down from the sky and stay by my cradle till morning is nigh.
Izzy reads a portion of the New Testament, and then Ellie will read the Proverbs of the day, and I will take on the bigger text, but sometimes I have the girls kind of switch off with verses with me. Then I read my favorite book to the little kids.
It hurts when you fall, but please do not cry about nothing at all. Can you see what happened to the boy and girl on the bicycles? They bumped into each other and the girl has fallen off. Ouch!
We are finally ready to start school, and first thing is first, and that is math. So I will be reading Life of Fred to them. Everyone else kind of just hangs around and listens. Annie plays peekaboo behind me, and so we all just kind of do the girls' math together, which is nice way to start homeschooling. Did you make that for me?
Yeah.
Sophie, what are you doing?
Wow. Look like I love you, Mom.
It looks like you love me.
Yeah. Mom, why did you get me a hole?
I love it.
It's a hole.
It's nice.
Yes.
Okay, so now that the lesson is read, it's your turn to play, where the kids will work out the problems.
Your
Typically,
turn
just
to
the
play.
older two will work
Grab
together
your
as a
pieces of
team
paper.
to solve the problems, which I really like that they do together. On your flashcards, and then after your flashcards, you're going to do your writing books.
Always when you times with 10, you just put the 0 on the bottom, right?
On the end.
At the end, put the
Okay, so and then listen, after you do your writing books, you are going to write 1 essay.
Okay.
Do you want me to give you a topic?
Yep, yeah.
Okay. What do you think happened to Fred's sleeping bag? Write an essay and write about what happened to Fred's sleeping bag. So do your flashcards at least 3 times, and then do your writing book, and then write an essay. I want it nice and neat.
Do we have to solve them or we look at them?
Look at them and then look at the answer. Try to figure it out in your head and then look at the answer. Okay? And now I am going to do school with Jenny and Joshua. Then I quickly go upstairs and do the laundry-o switcheroo and try not to cringe as I see the mess they left in the loft. Okay, so now we are sitting down and we're going to read a few books. I'm going to read them Chicka Chicka Boom Boom. And then I'm going to do their reading books with them, 100 Easy Lessons, and then some other books. STUVWXY and Z. Yay, we did it. You say hi. Hi. Always on top of me and hugging me. Just like this. This is how I do school with the kids every day. But it's only for a little season. You're counting?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6. Good job. Okay, let's start. You're on lesson 30. Okay? What sound is this? Very good. What sound is this, Annie? What sound is this? So Joshua does his 100 reading lessons. He also does hardcore math book and the life of Fred. And he does this Christ-centered curriculum, just kind of a phonics workbook that I have left. And he also does some writing workbook as well. So that's pretty much the extent of his kindergarten year. And James is just kind of putting Legos in things. That's what his schooling is. Jenny is doing a preschool workbook, and she also practiced how to write her nickname. And so that is what she's doing, and she did some flashcards as you saw as well. That's kind of her preschool thing. Annie is just climbing all over me. And James is also practicing jumping off the furniture. So yeah, good job, buddy. You did great. Good job. Something equals 7. So can you write down that? Oh, I see you drew Fred. But can you write down 4 plus something equals 7? Okay, move your hand, James. Move your hand. Baby is laughing. Laughing. What does baby love? What does baby love? Can you open it?
Tickles.
Tickles from mommy. I like how Jenny copies me and reads the book to James and then also does the tickling. She's gonna be a great mommy one day. So now Izzy's gonna sit down and read at least a chapter of her Bobsy Twins book. Sometimes she reads more. And then Ellie is going to read her McGuffey's Readers books, and she reads several lessons in one sitting with me. I check her to make sure she's reading well, and then we're gonna start lunch. Someone already set it up for me. Joshua's bringing the tray table for the baby. Okay, so that's pretty much it for the school day. Ellie is still working on her vocabulary words. That's about it, but everyone's done math, reading, writing, handwriting practice, all that good stuff. It's all done and it's 12:15, so even though we got a late start, that's pretty good. So now some of my kids are helping to reheat the leftovers and prepare lunch. And then after that will be nap time for the smaller 3. And while the big 3 either play chess or they'll do their drawing lessons that they really like or silent reading. And then after that, so then we'll probably go to the library between 3 and 5. We like to go there a lot. And I make the kids pick out nonfiction books in areas that either I want them to learn or they're interested in. I think right now we're going to do weather since it's such a hot topic around the country. And as you can see, it is nap time. Say bye.
I want say bye. Mom.
When everything falls into place, like the flick of a switch. Oh, my mama told me there'll be days like this.